Alright, you guys, in this video, I'm going to talk about how to set up the Facebook ads lead automation inside of Go HighLevel. So for example, if you have a Facebook ads campaign, we have an example one here of a house cleaning client. We have this lead form that asks, how many bedrooms, how many bathrooms, square feet of the house, and then Facebook name, email, and phone number. How do we send automated texts and emails to that lead when they sign up inside of Go HighLevel? That's what this video is all about. We're going to set up a custom from scratch automation. So let's go ahead and get started. Leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and let's get started. So before you guys get started with this, make sure you are integrated with your Facebook ads account inside of Go HighLevel, and make sure you map all the fields. So for example, if you go to settings and then integrations, make sure your ad account and your page is selected here. Otherwise, this is not going to work. There's other videos online that you can see on how to connect this. It's super easy. Make sure to do that. The next thing you want to do is to make sure you map the fields from your Facebook lead ad form to Go HighLevel. We have an entire video on how to do that, especially if you have custom questions like we do. For example, how often do you need service? How many bedrooms, how many bathrooms, stuff like that. We map them to certain fields inside of Go HighLevel, so it all passes through automatically and nicely. So make sure to do that first before you continue on with this tutorial. Now, once you do all of that, you're going to go to automations and you're going to create a brand new workflow from scratch, and we already did that here. And what you're going to do is you're going to add a new trigger, and the trigger is going to be Facebook lead form submitted. And you're going to add a filter in form, and then the form it should pop up here once you're all integrated. Choose whichever one is your form, right? So that is what's going to trigger this whole automation to happen. And we're going to save this. Make sure to always save your work and also save the trigger or action. Otherwise, everything is going to get lost, and that's happened to me multiple times. So make sure that doesn't happen to you. So the first thing we want to do whenever someone submits a form is give ourselves an internal notification, right? So if you're an agency or a freelancer that deals with clients, you want to notify the client and yourself that, hey, a new lead came in. So what you want to do is do internal notification. And then you want to do this as well if you're a business owner. You want to set this up for yourself as well, right? And the two types of internal notifications you want to send to yourself are either an email or a text or both, right? Depending on how you have everything set up. Now, if you are new to Go HighLevel, you have to set up a sending domain if you want to send emails to yourself or to other people. And if you want to send a text to yourself or other people, you have to be A2P 10DLC certified. Now, in our course, which is linked in the description, we talk about all of that and how to set all of that up. If you sign up for Go HighLevel through our affiliate link, we'll give you the course for free. You can buy it if you're already a Go HighLevel user. You also get a Zoom call with us and our snapshot if you become a Go HighLevel user through our affiliate account. And we show you how to set all this up. But if you already have all this set up, just move on to the next step. So we're going to send ourselves an email. And what we're going to do is say, if you're an agency, right, you put your agency name, your agency email, and you're going to send it to a custom email, which is going to be your client's email. You can just type it in there. We use custom values, and then your agency email as well. And if you're a business owner, you would just type in your personal email address here. So this is the email that we would send to ourselves or to our client, right? So hi, business name. So that would be the client's business name. If you are an agency, you've got a new lead. Below are their details, right? And so our form at the beginning of this video, we show that it says name, email, phone number, zip code, and then the number of bedrooms, bathrooms, square footage, and then how often they need service. And then we would just say thanks and then our agency name, or you would just say nothing if it's to yourself. And then we do save action. So that's the first step, right? We want to send an internal notification to ourselves. The next thing is we want to send text messages or emails to our client. Again, you have to have all that stuff, that technical setup already set up in the background. If you don't, check the link in the description. So next is send an email. So we want to send an email to the lead that just filled out the Facebook ad, right away. We don't want to have to manually type anything. We're just going to do it right away. So we're going to do your agency name or your business name, whatever. We're just going to say about your quote request. Okay, so the first email we're going to send to them is going to say something along the lines of, hi, contact first name. I see you filled out a house cleaning form on Facebook. Just to confirm, is this information correct? And then we just reiterate what they just filled out on Facebook. Number of bedrooms, number of bathrooms, square footage, how often do you need service? Obviously, this would change depending on what type of business you run. And then we would just say, thanks, company name. It's very simple. We've used different templates in the past, so you don't have to use this one. But this is just a quick email that we're going to send to them right away. And we're going to save action. So that's all set up. We don't have to do anything else here. So that is the first step, right? And then the next step is to send a text message. What we're going to do is kind of say the same thing. Hi, contact first name. So whatever name they filled out. I see you filled out our house cleaning form on Facebook. Is now a good time to call about your estimate, and then thanks. And then that's pretty much it. That sends out automatically to them. Remember, they're on their phone scrolling through Facebook or Instagram. They're going to get that right on their phone as they're scrolling right away. As soon as they fill out the form, it's going to take like 10, 30 seconds. They're going to get that. And then you can pick up that conversation right inside of Go HighLevel. So let's go ahead and see that. Again, make sure to save all your actions and then save this. So I'm on my phone right now and I just got a text message that said this. So pretend this is the automation that just went through. I filled out a form, right? So it says, hi, Christian, I see you filled out our house cleaning form. Just confirm, is this information correct, or is now a good time to call, or whatever you want this text message to say. If I respond, I say, yes, now is a good time to call. Boom, right? I'm on Facebook or something like that. I just texted back saying, yes, now is a good time to call. And that pops through right in here. And then I can respond, sounds great. I'll call you in a second. And then I send that over to him. And then I just got a text on my phone here, or I will in a second. And it says pending. But as soon as that sends, I can go ahead, right? I'm the business owner, or I'm agent, or I'm a client. I can teach them how to respond back to them, right? So what I would do is I would log in here. I would go to this conversation and I would go here, and I can just type this number on my office phone or my personal phone number and give them a call, or I can call them through Go HighLevel and just click this and it would give them a call right inside of this dashboard. And what would happen is it would connect to the microphone on my computer and I can talk to them through my browser essentially. And that is how you can kind of automate this, right? First, it's going to say, hi, I see you filled out a form. Is now a good time to call? They say yes. Right away, you can just go ahead and call them. It's super easy. This has increased close rates and show up rates for our clients and for business owners everywhere. This is why HighLevel is so sought after. It's really, really easy to set all this up. And there's other automations that you can use. For example, if you want, you can make this as complex as you want. If, like, for example, you can do a wait feature, right? And say, hey, I want to wait until a contact replies to that text message we sent out, right? And then we can wait like 2 minutes. If they don't reply, then we can do an if else statement, right? So if else, we can say, hey, if the contact replied, right, is true, then we want X to happen. If the contact replied is false, then we want to send another thing. So for example, if they said yes, let me edit this, yes, or replied, and then did not reply, right? And then if they did not reply within 2 minutes, right, that's the wait feature right here, then we can have one thing happen if they replied. If they did not reply, we can, text them again, send another email, add another day. If they don't reply within a day, send out a text message every day for like 5 days. Make sure you're reaching out to them automated, right? So this is how you build an automation for leads. To automate the lead follow-up, that's the most important part. Getting leads is kind of easy on Facebook or Google Ads, right? But making sure they follow up and your client follows up and making sure they close the leads is going to be most important. And for yourself as a business owner, from the business owner perspective, if you're not closing leads that come through, then there's no point of getting 1 million leads if you can't close any of them. And again, following up, this automation is really going to be helpful for new business owners and everything like that. So if you guys like this video, leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.